Hello and welcome back. Now, where we last left off, we pretty much just got started into the adventure of Bloodborne here. But now we're going to go ahead and head back to Yharnam, so that way we can continue where we left off, which what I was about to do was head into the sewer and see about acquiring one of the first obtainable sets of attire in the game, known as the Hunter set. Now, I did reach a area to where I can access the sewer last time, but at the time I didn't actually go down into the sewer because I was going to see about possibly using the blood arrows I have to level up or by just purchase anything, but I decided not to for the time being. Also, a couple things I didn't bring up in the previous part is, one is the rally system. Now, what you may have noticed is in the midst of combat, if I took a hit of damage and then struck back, as long as I do so within a certain time frame, I can actually, with each strike, recover some health back, so that way I don't have to use any blood vials. It's risky because if I run out of stamina, I'm at risk of getting hit and just probably dying in the long run anyway. But it's a way to recover health as long as you're careful and you can save on blood vials. And also, for the jump mechanic, well, the kind of jump mechanic is how you do it is that you hold circle in a direction while you're running, and then as you're running, you would more or less, how I'm doing it is you go on a run and then double tap circle, and then you do that hop forward. That's going to be kind of helpful when it comes to certain areas I need to pretty much platform in order to get to. Like to get certain like hidden items or get to a special location or anything like that. But I'm not in any particular area where that's going to be a factor yet. Well, things are off to a great start. I wanted to get a kill on him to see if I could actually get some extra blood vials. Because I believe, I don't know if it's available yet, but I do believe that if I acquire an item that I'm maxed out on, like my blood vials or my quicksilver bullets, the extras I obtain should go to my storage in the Hunter's Dream. And in that case, when that happens, I'll build up a little stockpile. Oh, nice. Well, that goes right there. Perfect. Anywho, when they're in the storage, whenever I pretty much run... Well, that happened. When I pretty much run out, then I believe the storage will automatically add those particular items into my inventory on like respawn and such. There we go. Oh, nice. Got 3 vials. Yeah, there we go. You see the green icon next to the bottom one? That extra blood vial just went to storage. So I believe that on death, if I've like used up all available blood vials, when I respawn, my blood vial inventory will get refilled. Or at least we'll get blood vials added until there's basically no more in the storage to top off. Excuse me. I don't need you guys killing me just yet. Nice. 2 more. Dang. There we go. Now I'm going to try to be as careful as I can so I can hopefully make it to the sewer at a relatively quick pace and in one piece. You jerk. There you go. You kind of got a hint of when the rally system is actually helping when there's a little faint burst of a red aura around you. Like that. So, thanks to the rally system, I did recover some health back. I got someone coming? Oh, yeah, I got a couple. Huh, I stopped. Come on. Another little note about the rally system is that sometimes you can swing at an enemy as they're falling down, and it will still count, and you'll still get health back for the rally system. No. I think that Spectre was also using a saw cleaver. Alright, so I know there's the marksman over there, and then the marksman over there. Ouch. Ouch. Tactical retreat. Ooh. Ow. Huh. I'm surprised I didn't get his attention. Okay. Maybe a pebble. Nope. Out of range. How about now? Hey, there we go. Come on. You come over this way. Gotcha. Nice. I actually one-shot him, thankfully. Ow. Shouldn't have stood still there. Okay, those two are going that way. I know there's a dog over there, near where the other marksman is. Thankfully, their shot is pretty slow. So, if I strafe, then, or just kind of walk to the side, I could take them out. Now, he is going to be the problem. Ow. Oh, I guess that helped. Woo. Nope, you die. Thank you. Okay. Thankfully, the rally system helped me out there. Okay. I think all that's left... Oh, here comes a couple more. Yeah. Thankfully, it looked like I had invincibility frames while I'm performing a visceral, so that's nice. Alright, I think all that's left is the marksman up here. Down you go. There we go. Okay, this area is clear. Excuse me. Okay. Now the first enemy in this area is the patrol that's by the gate over here. No, not gonna be able to get close enough to do a heavy attack, but this will work. Alright, another attack or two. There we go. Yeah, once I level up a bit, a single visceral after a parry should kill them. But I think I'll have to level up and upgrade a bit before that happens. Oh, that's right, the crows are over here. Hey, why'd you lock on to him? I prefer fighting them over the dogs. Now, one thing I want to note that I didn't last time is that if you listen carefully, you can kind of hear faint, like, music box music notes. What that is, based on lore, is I believe it's the music box that is tied into a boss, one of the last bosses of the game, known as Murgo's Wet Nurse. And it's the music of the music box that plays during, I believe it plays during the boss fight. And it's more or less supposed to soothe the crying of the baby Murgo. But of course, we don't find out about that until much later. And then I believe the higher your insight is, the more you can actually hear, like, certain details. Oh, that window right there, you see where the red lantern is? That right there is an important window that we need to get to. Unfortunately, we can't get there from this side, but we can by going through the sewer. Heck, come at me. Oh, I missed. Darn it. I got him anyway. Okay. Yep. Oh, it's the marksman. Oh, I got the attention of the other dog. That's okay. I prefer taking them out. No, I don't want to waste the Molotovs. Okay. There we go. Okay, all that's left is the other dog and the marksman. Neener, neener. Go ahead, try me. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think the dogs can be visceraled, or at least parried from what I could tell. But they can definitely get knocked back by the gun. Let's see. Oh, I think that's a well. Almost thought that was a type of lantern. But as I was saying, this window here, it actually is involved with the technically second boss and the first main story boss of the game, known as Father Gascoigne. Specifically, you can talk to his two daughters that are inside that house. The first is you talk to his youngest daughter, and when you talk to her, she brings mention of her father Gascoigne, her mother, Viola, and she also mentions that she has this special music box that she gives you. The music box actually has a song that her and her family more or less love very much. So it has special sentimental value. Now, that particular music box is actually a helpful tool for the boss fight against Gascoigne, which I'll get into later. Oh, that guy was using the threaded cane. Saw the transform attack from briefly. But, anywho, about Gascoigne. During the boss fight, about, I'd say, half health, if not a little less, he transforms into a beast. When he does, you can actually use the music box, and he'll actually be, he'll kind of be, like, stunned for a few seconds. So, within that time frame, I believe you can actually get behind him, hit him with a charged heavy attack, and then a visceral, and then I believe that should pretty much finish the boss fight. And I believe there is a kind of a special rule for the boss fight, kind of a not really mentioned one, that I believe you can only use the music box a total of 3 times during the fight before it just doesn't affect him. And I believe I heard it mentioned somewhere that if the music box is used right away, he'll transform into the beast mode right away, which could potentially make the fight harder. Okay, so now that we're back here at that sewer entrance, let's see about going down in there. But first, oh, that's right, I counted the one random hunter by dropping down and going that way. But I do believe I took out all the enemies in that previous spot, so we'll need to this time. Okay, is there... Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, here we go. Is there a second ladder? Yeah, looks like I'm standing right next to it. Alright, gotta proceed carefully here. Ooh. From what I could tell, there's nothing to obtain right there. Don't even think I can actually jump to that spot. I could try. Because I should be able to drop to the next floor right after. Nope, nothing over here. Okay. So I guess it's just an alternative to using the ladder. Let's see. Let's drop down to here. Alright, I believe right below me, or within the general area, somewhere here is the, attire that I'm looking for. There we go. Nope, not destructible. Okay. Let's see. Gonna do a little scoping around with the camera here. I know there's gonna be, some items on certain spots that I'll effectively have to retraverse the area in order to acquire them. Oh, there's another one. You're just not wanting to get parried, are you? No matter, you're dead. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, there's another ladder there, which can bring me down to the lower level. There we go. There we go. Did he get killed by the creature? And it looks like he was also wearing the hunter attire that I can acquire down here. Ooh, there's an item there. Some rats down there. I don't think I'll worry about those guys just yet. And I can climb up that ladder if I need to in order to get out of here. Alright, so I'll try and line myself up here. Ah, just missed. Oh shit. Ah, there it is. Ow! That hurt a lot. Jesus. Come here. There we go. Alright, this should be... There we go. The hunter attire. The hunter hat. Hunter garb. Hunter gloves. And hunter trousers. There we go. Now we're looking more like the cover art. But first... let's give these a little read. One of the standard articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. A fine piece of hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing the armed beastly threat. Recognizable by its withered feathers, this cap is fashioned after one of the old hunters. One of the standard articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop, accompanied with a short cape to wipe away blood. A fine piece of hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing the armed beastly threat. Allows one to stalk beasts unannounced by the cover of night. Hunter gloves. What's the articles? Yeah, that's pretty much the same description as the garb. And then the trousers. Yeah, pretty much the same. Alright. Now that we got our first set of actual hunter attire, before I... might as well deal with the rats. What? That didn't count? Really? It definitely sounded like it did. I don't know. I guess it can't be done to animals. Ooh, got a throwing knife. I'll have to read the description of that in a bit. Oh, come here. There we go. Oh, got a couple more. Alright, so since I'm at a safe distance, here we go. Throwing knives. Throwing knives with a finely serrated blade. One of the old hunter Old Hunter Henrik's favorite weapons. Yeah, Henrik we meet later as part of a quest storyline with a hunter that we meet later on, a friendly one, if you choose not to fight her, known as Eileen the Crow. Anywho, does not cause a great deal of damage to beasts, but with deft use can distract attackers and keep them at bay. I believe there's a variant I can obtain at a point, which are poison throwing knives. Which I do want to get a hold of a good stash of those in particular for a very annoying boss in a later area known as dang it. That boss is known as Mikolash of the Night of Nightmare Missus, I believe is his name. But yeah, he's a very, very annoying boss. But there's a point where you can technically cheese the boss when you're up above area above him, and you can just spam poison daggers at him, and then he just pretty much will die from the poison. Damn it, I missed it again. I think I ended up moving slightly to the left, which was definitely not the best thing, so that caused me to miss. Yeah, might as well get used to annoying things like this. Oh, phew. Okay. Now just carefully walk over here. Nice fight. Let's see. What if that has a different description? Thick droplet of cold blood containing blood echoes. Used to gain a larger amount of blood echoes. A strong meal produces thick blood. Doubtless the product of obsession, a potent source of human strength. I think that's the same description. Yeah, this one gains blood echoes, whereas this one gains a larger amount. So yeah, that 5 in the parentheses pretty much indicates the like the level of the item. There's a few items in the game that are like that. I think some blood gems are also that way too. Alright, let's go ahead and use a blood vial to deal with this group of rats. There we go. Oh, it does like 3 damage. Yeah, these guys definitely don't seem to be a threat, but I'm not gonna get careless. Because getting careless means a very, very quick death. There we go. Yeah. Guarantee New York doesn't have a problem with rats as this. Let's see. Anything over here at this end? Nope. It's an empty end. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so it's only the one ladder that I can use to get up to the previous level. Of course, that upper level reaches a dead end, so I have to continue this way. Actually, now I think about it, I don't think I could get to any of the that half of the sewer from here. Yeah. I think for that area, I had to access it from another spot. So, in that case, I'll go ahead and head back up. Oh, by the way, you can, while holding circle, you can go up the ladder faster or slide down the ladder. And thankfully, doing that does not cost stamina. It'd be very annoying if it did, at least for climbing up ladders faster. Let's see. I believe I should be able to access that part of the sewer from another area because it looked like there was a ladder leading from an upper area down. So, I'll have to make my way to that particular area so I can use said ladder to get down there. In the meantime, back to street level. He was wearing the hunter guard too, but he was using the axe instead of the weapon I have. Alright, so next area to proceed to is the bridge. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to get past without being spotted. Let's see. I believe there should be a doorway, I think on the right-hand side. Actually, nope, left-hand side. Alright, so if I make a mad dash past them... Yeah, I took a look at any map of this bridge area. There should be a doorway to the left, right past that carriage. So, I could potentially make a mad dash and try to get past them, though there is a risk of getting hit. Here we go. And deck right in here. Oh shit! Didn't see you there. Oh, the other guy followed me in. Oh, come on. Walk on. There we go. Come on, mate. There we go. Now, fun fact about this doorway. Those werewolves, they can't get through. They can reach you through the door. However, they have no means of actually attacking you in this room. So I can freely get attacks in and then evade when safe. And they'll never be able to reach me. Let's see if I can... This work? Oh, back in the room, back in the room! Ow! I tried to land a visceral, but it didn't happen. Dang it. I don't know why it won't let me visceral. I think it's because I can only visceral from behind. I'll experience a quick silver bullet just to finish him off. Okay. The werewolf corpse glitched through the stairs and disappeared. Come on. Come on. Try an attack. Aw, crap. I ran out of bullets. Damn it. Ow, jerk. Whoop. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh, that was close. Here, have a pebble. Nope, not dead yet. Now he is. I got 3 blood vials back. Oh. Nice try, jerk. Oh yeah, I believe there's a lower area. Yep, there's stairs. Excuse me. Oh, come on. There's an enemy right there. Walk on. There we go. Oh yeah, there's a fun little enemy in here. Near the back wall there. Known as Grandpa. He's pretty slow to turn around and attack you, but when you kill him, you'll always have 4 Quicksilver bullets that you can grab. So, anytime you need to top off on Quicksilver bullets, you can just come in here, kill him, and then you can get some Quicksilver bullets. Oh, here we go. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to Cathedral Ward, as old Yarna burned to the ground on that moonlit night. Yeah, that's a brief hint as to the fate of what happened to old Yarna. When the town got basically cursed by the Ashen Blood, and then the hunters of that area, which I believe it was the Powder Kegs, they set old Yarnum ablaze and effectively purged the town of the Ashen Blood in the process. Oh, bugger. Doesn't open from the side. Okay, so there's gotta be another way to access a door, I think. Should be open this one? Yep, here we go. Oh, got an enemy. What? You must have been on like a very, very small sliver of health there, sir. How rude. Oh, there's a couple of trolls over there. There's a stairway that leads to the other door. Though before I go that way, I'm gonna inspect over this way. Oh. 1 second. My headset battery is getting low, so I need to plug it in here real quick. Okay, good to go. Yeah. Thankfully, unlike one of my older playthroughs, South Park: The Fractured Hole, you won't be able to hear the buzzing of my headset while it's being charged. Alright, I believe... Oh, yep. That's the shortcut that's next to Gilbert. Cool. So now, whenever I spawn at this lantern, I can simply just go right through here. You gotta love shortcuts at times in Souls games. Now, I believe somewhere near here, I might potentially encounter Eileen. But before that, let's go ahead and deal with these two. Alright, gonna back off here. Ow. Yeah, I don't need you to kill me. Ow. I'm gonna take my health back, thank you. There we go. I hear someone. Let's see. I don't think I want to use that elevator yet. So let's go up this way. Ah, here we go. Cool. Now I'm on my way back to there. So I have a shortcut to the bridge. Let's see. Ah, what we have here? Ah, cold blood dew. Let's see, I know there's a path that's gonna end up leading me to Gascoigne. Might as well kill these guys for some blood echoes. I believe Eileen is down here, near the kennels. And not just Eileen, but I believe the other entrance to the sewers is down here too. I believe Eileen is just over there. But first... Uh-oh. Dog. I think he's the only loose one. But I do hear others, I think they're trapped in cages. Nope, he's free. And now he's dead.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Then... well, do you know of any safe places? I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hunters got off your asses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not? Yeah, I should have known. You're good for nothing. No respect for the elderly is what that is. That lot of good you outsiders do. Go on, admit it. You think we're all mad?
Excuse me.
Go and stop it. I know all your tricks. There wasn't a much better ways to pass the time, unless you found me a nice safe place. Yeah, I should have known you're good for nothing. Go on. Go and...
Yeah. This NPC, the old woman, is one of the NPCs in Central Yarn that we can quote-unquote save by sending them to a safe location. Well, there's technically two. One is the Grand Cathedral, and then the other is Yosefka's Clinic. Of course, those who are sent to Yosefka's Clinic are effectively doomed. But if you send them to the cathedral, then they'll be safe. Let's see. Huh. Thought Eileen was around here. Oh, that's right. I think the other entrance to the sewer is right through this opening. But first, let's go down this stairway real quick. Oh. Oh, I have no Quicksilver bullets. might be stuff on that ledge that I can get to. Or that I can get. So, let's go back up here and find out. Ah, here we go. She's over here. Yep, there she is. Eileen the Crow.
Oh. A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here. To welcome the new hunter.
Yeah, this is gonna be the first, well, first you get the Bold Hunter's Mark for them.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
There we go. Got the shake off cape gesture. That's one of a few you can get from her.
What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt. What are you still... Enough trembling. A hunter must hunt.
Yep. A hunter must hunt. Yeah, that's the end of the dialogue tree for now. Now, there is a special item you can get from her that will allow you to acquire her weapon as well as her clothing, known as the Crow Hunter Badge. You can technically get this in two ways. One, you can fight her, and if you kill her, then you can get the badge that way. However, I'm going to do it the other way, where you do her quest line, which is going to be kind of split up in a few parts. One of which is a very important part where she goes after another hunter known as Heinrich. Heinrich, who is also I believe a former partner who hunted alongside Gascoigne, basically ends up going mad after finding out his fate. So she more or less, well, Heinrich effectively becomes her next mark that she's gonna try and kill. She's effectively a hunter. She hunts other hunters that need to be taken out, much like an assassin, effectively. But anywho, when that happens, there's going to be an event that will trigger Heinrich to appear, and then as long as you can get to Heinrich and kill him, then before she gets killed, then you're good, and then the questline can get advanced from there. And then in the last part, she will be hanging out in front of the Grand Cathedral injured, but there will be a enemy hunter inside that you can actually fight at the same time, being the Crow Hunter, I think is his name. Or I know I remember the name. I'll probably mention it later when it comes up. But you basically go in there, fight that hunter, kill him, and then once you get the rewards for killing him and whatnot, you talk to Eileen again outside, and then you can get the Crow Hunter badge that way. So it's going to be a bit down the line when that happens, but still, I want to make sure to get basically the good path with Eileen, so I can get her goodies and such. Oh, yeah. You see this corpse with the glow here? You have to effectively cut the chain that has them suspended, and then the item will drop down there to retrieve. So, I missed. So, yeah. Shit! Ouch. Oh crap, rats. Back away, back away. Back off, you filthy rats. Okay. Not sure how he ended up there, but oh well. Well, that killed one of them. As far as I know, there's not really a ladder I can use to get up there. So, unfortunately, this is one of the situations where I have to retraverse the sewer area to get to the rest of that area up there and get the stuff that's up there. Let's see, there's an item in there from what I could tell, and I don't see anything over there, plus I don't see a ladder by which I can climb back up. Nice. Oh, you didn't die from that? You look dead. Couple more throwing knives. Ooh, nice. Madman's knowledge. Here's an important item. The skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the great ones. Used to gain insight. Making contact with the eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a greater purpose. For prosperity. Or for posterity. Yeah. That is one of the few items in the game that when you use it, you gain an insight. So, I'm gonna use it. There we go. Now I have 1 insight. You need a minimum 1 insight to actually interact with the doll in the Hunter's Tree. Or at least to talk to her, anyway. Alright, so, unfortunately, I'll need to get to the area via the shortcuts that I opened up so I can get back down here. Or at least get to those areas up there so I can get the items. Let's see. I believe that way should be the exit. But before that, I want to explore over here. Yeah. Ooh, here's a ladder. I keep wanting to instinctively use the circle button to interact with ladders, but that doesn't work. Ow! Jerk! Who the heck shot me? Oh shit! Ow! Dang it, that's right, no quicksilver bolts. Ow! Jerk! There he is. Well, there's 2 of them, I think. Alright, enough shooting at me, damn it. Now give me some quicksilver bullets. Nice. That's 6. Need another 14 and then I'll be maxed out. What do we got here? Gold blood do. Excuse me. Let's see. There might be items over that way. So let's go across the bridge here and head in that direction to find out. Of course, there may also be other enemies. Actually, I want to go through there real quick just to see if I can take that path to get back to the previous spot. Might be able to. Oh. Okay, here's some. Oh, yep. I heard the presence of an enemy. Thank you for the bullets. Oh, I thought I heard one of you. Come on, try some. Ow. Yeah, I don't need to die, do you? Thank you. Ow. Jerk. I am surprised that that missed. Okay, you need to die. Thank you. There we go. At least got a couple blood vials back. I think this leads back to where it was. Yeah, I recognize that window. Okay, so, oh, there's an item over there. And there's another one attached to a chained body that I can drop. Let's see, I think there's another hunter weapon I can grab from a certain spot, which I believe was an item on top of a board down that one pathway, or it might be on that corpse hanging from the chain. But there's basically another hunter weapon I can obtain. Alright, so... Hey, there we go. Okay, cool. So, once I get down there, then I can obtain it. Okay. I hear an enemy stomping around, but he must be in the lower level. If not, level below that. Let's see. I should drop him down and be fine. Okay, took a little fall damage, but not death, so that's good. Alright, so that landed there. Okay, so let's drop down here. There we go. I'll go and use a blood vial, top off my health. There! You missed, you stupid rat. And now you're a dead rat. Alright, let's see what we got. Hey, there it is. The other weapon. The saw spear. Okay, let's stand here. I keep hearing those footsteps and that worries me. But, should be safe. Alright, the saw spear. One of the trick weapons of the workshop, commonly used by those who dedicate themselves to the hunt. This saw, effective at drawing the bullet of beasts, transforms into a medium-range spear. The saw, with its set of blood-letting teeth, has become a symbol of the hunt, and it only grows in effectiveness the more grotesquely transformed the beast. Let's see. It's slightly weaker than the saw cleaver, but I'll at least equip it for now, so I can demonstrate. Well, that's a torch. There we go. Yeah, right on the D-pad, we'll switch your right-handed weapon. So, yeah, its size looks similar to the saw cleaver when enclosed, but open, it does look a little longer. There you go. The transformed attack killed him in like 2 hits. Okay. Now then. let's proceed to the next section. Alright, so I need to climb up the ladder. And then need to drop down to one of these beams here. That one over there. Which has an item. And I think I can only get to it by going this way first. And for safety, I'm going to switch back to the regular weapon. Oh, could be a crow. Dead crow. Oh, there's a couple more. Okay, good. I was worried that those guys were going to have freaking items on them. This one had one. A pebble. Yeah. Right over there is where I got the hunter attire. Let's see if there's anything on this side real quick. The crows. You missed, you dumb bird. Oh, a couple oil urns. Very nice. Okay. Now to get this item here. Alright, just like before. Nice, first try. I'll just carefully walk forward. Nice, bloodstone shard. Okay, now it'll be safe to drop down. There we go. Let's see if there's anything up here. Oh. Okay, I came from that way, so I need to go this way. Now, down in the sewer here, there's actually a special enemy. Special in the fact that it gives quite a bit of blood echoes, plus it will actually drop quite a few blood vials when it's killed. The game classifies it as a boar, but it's basically a giant pig. Let's see where this ladder leads real quick. I believe this leads to... Oh. This is a bird. Bunch of birds. Ow. Ooh. First ever antidote. And what we got here? Nice, another madman's knowledge. Antidote. A small medicinal tablets, that counter poison. Used to treat ashen blood, the baffling sickness that ravaged old Yarnum long ago. Yep, there we go. There's your first hint of the ashen blood. These tablets only provide short-term relief. The ashen blood ailment eventually triggered the spread of the beastly scourge. Speaking of which, the poison status actually comes to an effect. Well, it becomes a factor with honestly one of the gatekeeping bosses of the game, aside from Gascoigne, which is the blood-starved beast. Now, what's interesting about the blood-starved beast is that, as its name implies, or it kind of hints to, its body was actually completely drained of blood. So whenever it would normally bleed when you attack it, instead it oozes poison. So after a while, you can actually get inflicted with poison, which the antidote can cure. Yeah, I think this is one of the only trolls that's actually carrying around a statue as a weapon. Let's see, is this a door I can open? Oh, I can knock though.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens, the depths of depravity. Wretched outsider of heaven.
And I believe right up there is the Gascoigne house. Yep, it is. And we can open this for another shortcut. Nice. Yep, and now we got a shortcut right to the courtyard.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Please go look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
There it is, the tiny music box.
It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, and if you find her, give her this music box. Please, I know you can do it.
Yeah, and that's the end of the dialogue for now. Yeah, why not? I'll equip it, but first, oh, I forgot to read the Blood Hunters marks that I received from Eileen. Yeah, this is more or less a piece of parchment that has the mark on it. Dangling upside down rune etched in the mind of a hunter. The image upon this parchment allows one to envision the rune with clarity. Allows a hunter to awaken again without losing blood echoes. A trick that seems nearly too good to be true. Yeah, so that item, unlike the first one you received, the Hunter's Mark, you won't lose blood echoes, which is great. There's a similar item in a game that released, I believe, after Bloodborne, which is known as Neo, which I mentioned before in the previous part. Neo has a similar item that allows you to basically kind of keep the currency that you have to level up. Well, there's, I believe, a couple. One of them is the Summoner's Candle, which allows you to get back your Guardian Spirit and all of the currency that you used to level up in the game, which was Krita. That's right. You basically use the Summoner's Candle, and you can get that stuff back, and then freely, like, exit a level or whatever, so that way you can safely level up with no issue, or level up at a shrine. So, this is similar, where you can basically use this, and you immediately pop back into the Hunter Stream, safe and sound, so you can use your blood echoes there. And now, the other item, the tiny music box. A small music box received from a young Yarnan girl plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. Two names can be made out, however faintly, Viola and Gascoigne. Now, that music box in particular is going to be a very key item in getting a hopefully easy win against Gascoigne. But I'm not going to worry about him until after I kill the Cleric Beast. Okay, so... yeah, I believe the others are pretty much good, because that leads to a dead end. Alright, so back to the sewer. That is a very tall ladder. Though, ironically, I think in one of the Dark Souls 3 DLC, known as, oh, what was it called? Ashes at Ariandel, I think. I think that's the one. Ashes at Ariandel. I believe there's a, oh, yeah. Sentient corpses. Oh, a little tankier. They're a little tankier in health, but very slow. Ooh, nice. 10 Quicksilver bullets. There we go. Charge attack did a good number on him. Dan, he ain't got no legs. Oh, and stamina. Ow! Oh, got him. Old hunter's mark. Okay. Is that all of them now? I think so. Yeah. Pretty easy enemies, all things considered. Almost by the line, you'd think this would be an illusory wall. Which is kind of a trick that Souls games like to pull, where there will be a hidden, like, area hidden behind a fake wall. There is technically an illusory wall in Bloodborne, but from what I've heard, it's only one, and it's in the challenge dungeons. Which, I'm not going to tackle those for a while. Oh. Completely got blindsided by you for a sec. Ow. Okay. You just need to go ahead and die for me. Thank you. Oh. Now you decide to show up. Silly bird. Hopefully these guys are pretty weak. Okay, so that I believe is the next area. Let's see. Anything up there? Oh. Okay. All good. Let's go down the stairs. Oh. Some more of those bodies. Bloodstone shard. Didn't do too terribly much damage, or much more than other attacks did. Okay, you were alive with like a sliver of health. Nice, got another hunter's mark. Aha, there it is. You see that silhouette down there? That is the boar. But first, gonna have to deal with these two crows. Come on, jump down. I know you wanna. There we go. I think I can access that ladder. Before I deal with the piggy, let's see what's up here. Oh! This path actually leads towards where Gascoigne is, I believe. Okay, not gonna go that way just yet. Nope. Because that path will lead to Gascoigne. Don't want to take that yet. Let's see. I believe that brings me up, I think? Before I find that out, let's go deal with the piggy. But yeah, as I was saying, I believe in the in one of the in the DLC content of Dark Souls 3, there's a much bigger ladder. Alright, now to deal with the piggy. Alright, get behind, visceral, and then fisting. There we go. Big explosion, a lot of blood echoes, and blood vials. Ooh, nice. The Saw Hunter badge. That, I believe, will allow me to get the other starting weapons in the Hunter's Dream. Here we go. The Saw Hunter badge. Badge crafted long ago at the workshop. Attests to one's prowess as a hunter of beasts. The workshop is gone, and no group recognizes this meaningless badge, except the messengers in the bath, who understand its profundity. Certain things can only be entrusted with a hunter in possession of this badge, or so they believe. Yeah, I believe that badge allows you to obtain the other starting weapons in the Hunter's Workshop. See if there's anything down this way. I believe that's a bottomless pit. Yeah, I believe that's a pit that's pretty much instant death, if I'm correct. It don't be fooled, and Hunter's never alone. Turn back. Empath walls waits ahead, and remember seduction? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a pit. Yeah, not gonna fall for that. Let's see where this leads. Oh, okay, this leads next to the bridge path. Okay. So yeah, that's a shortcut to kind of get the gas going, so I'm not gonna take that path. Oops. Did I actually trigger them to roll the boulder? Yes, I did. Okay, that's hilarious. Apparently, I got close enough to where I caused him to roll that boulder that was next to him. Because what's supposed to happen is that you walk towards that end of the bridge where those two guys were standing. They light the boulder on fire, roll it down the bridge, and it's supposed to effectively hit you and do a bunch of damage. However, if you dodge to one side, you can avoid it, and then the other enemies behind you will get ran over instead. Apparently, I triggered the AI to roll the boulder anyway, and effectively caused them to get killed by the boulder when it rolled. So that was actually hilarious. I did not figure that was gonna happen, but I'm happy anyway. But yeah, I couldn't help but laugh at that. That was hilarious. Alright. Let's see. Alright, this should go up. Yep. Okay. Cool. And I believe... Yep. I'm back near where this is. Oh. Let's first go this way. Oh. Let's see, I believe this way will lead to the... Oh, wrong stairs. Gotta go this way. Actually, hold up. Okay, I know I found the shortcut that led me to Gilbert. Yeah, there it is. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and when I return, I'm gonna possibly head to the hunter's stream to see if I can talk to the doll. Be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. Now that I'm back, now we can see if I'll possibly return to the hunter stream and see if I can actually talk to the doll. Since I now have one insight, thanks to that madman's knowledge I consumed earlier, I should be able to now talk to the doll. Yep, there we go. Yep, as long as I have one insight, and she's standing up.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit. Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose. Ah, the little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet?
Yeah, sweet enough to save me from a blood-soaked werewolf.
Ah, the little one. They find speak words.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same.
Good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Let's see. Oh, consume insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist the cooperation of hunters from around the worlds. Silencing blank in such forms the cooperation. Beckoning bell. Great old bell discovered in the underground labyrinth. Its ring resonates across worlds, and the first hunter used it as a special signal to call hunters from other worlds to cross the gap and cooperate. A human must use insight to ring this uncanny bell, but the benefits of cross-world cooperation are many. And then, the silencing blank. Hunters are linked by the resonance of bells with special encoded timbres. This inaudible burst disrupts such resonance. Fire to end cooperation and prevent further cooperation. But firing this does not disrupt the resonance of a sinister bell. Yeah, in other words, you can't use it to get rid of an intruder. Or an invader, as the game puts it. And then from him, at the old hunter bell. think it might be a key item? No? Where is it? Oh, there it is. The old hunter bell. One of the resonating bells that cross the gaps of worlds. This bell is cracked and stained with the blood of beasts. A human must expend insight to ring this uncanny bell. The old hunters who have long passed from the dream but cannot forget the feeling of the hunt rely upon messengers to relay their thoughts. Ring the bell at their side, and they are certain to give a listen. For the night of the hunt is long and unchanging. Yeah, I believe prior to fighting, oh, there's another bath here. Buy with insight. Make trades with messengers using insight. And for now, I can get punch of blood cocktails and small resonant bells. Nothing else with insight here. And if I drop down here real quick. Yeah, I can get these. Hey, there we go. Yep. Now I can be able to purchase the other two weaponry. Now that I have the Saw Hunter badge. So, let's go ahead and get the threaded key, the Hunter Axe, and the blunderbuss. Oh, and I can also get this attire. Ooh. Yeah, the Yharnam Hunter garbs. First, the cap. Ludwig, the first hunter of the Healing Church, once recruited Yharnamites to serve as hunters. This hunter's attire was made for new recruits and has excellent straightforward defense, but not nearly enough to allow an ordinary man to stand any real chance against the beasts. Yeah, did it again. Let's see, how does it compare? I think I'd have to look at the attire in my inventory to compare. The Yharnam Hunter Guard. Yeah, same description as the cap. Yeah, pretty much same description for all of them. So, let's see. Each one is, let's see, that one's 500, 1,000, 500, 500. So 500, 1,000, 2,000, 2,500. Yeah, might as well. There we go. There is technically trophies for getting all the weapons and attire in the game and the hunter tools. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. Looks like... yeah, this one's slightly better than Arcane. But I've reduced blood defense and blunt damage defense. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with the normal hunter attire for now. I might do some leveling up, but first... let's go in here. Let's see. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, hold the source of the spring scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. Let's see. I got fortify or repair weapons. Might as well. Yeah. And this is Gurman.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon. Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
You pervy old man.
This was once a workshop. We don't have as many, you'll even.
Yeah. That last bit is pretty much a hint as to his obsession for who the doll is based on. That being Lady Maria, one of his students. Or more or less a hunter that used to be with him.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Speak.
Yeah, okay. So no new dialogue there.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Yeah. I think I only have enough to increase my level by 1. And that's about it. So.
Farewell, good
I think I'm
hunter.
gonna need to farm some more
May
echoes.
you find your worth in the waking world.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna need to farm more blood echoes before I can really do any major level ups. Let's see, is there anything down here? Yeah, that area is going to be where the final boss of the game is located. Okay. Let's see. Is there any sort of secret area I can get access to? Oh, there's an area over here. Yeah, I believe at one point Gurman will actually appear over here. Stump appears linked to the nightmare, but there are no messengers. Okay. So I think I have to access the DLC first before I can use that. But yeah, I believe Gurman will be at one point in that area. And you can, I believe he's sleeping, and you can listen to some dialogue from him. Alright, so how am I doing in terms of blood vials? Okay, 7 stored. I know I could definitely use more Quicksilver bullets, but I can always farm those. So, let's go ahead and head back to Central Yarnum. There will be another hunter lamp that will appear after I take down the Bloodstar, or the Cleric Beast. But I have to take him down first for that lamp to appear. Oh, nice. Yeah, a blood vial. Thank you for the bullets. Excuse me. That's right, I can't get to the bridge that way. I believe I have to go past the trolls. Actually, hold up. Let's see, where was the stairs? Ah, here we go. I'm pretty much past where the werewolves are, so I should be safe. Alright, let's get this guy's attention. There we go. Much better. Ah, the crows woke up. Ow, 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 ow. Jerks. Yeah. Right through there is the Cleric Beast. Excuse me. I think what I'm gonna do, just to try it out, I'm gonna equip an well, how many Molotov cocktails do I have? I think I only have, yeah, I only have one. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about trying to do that. But okay, let's do it. He's gonna drop in any second. There he is, the Cleric Beast. Figured that would stagger him, but nope. Nice visceral. Oh, dang it. I wasn't at the right angle to actually get the visceral. That sucks. But he was visceral, or he was staggered. Huh. I'm surprised they avoided that. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Ooh, visceral. Come here. Give me that. Nice. Damn it! I almost had him down the first try. Damn. Oh, that was such a good run. That was such a good run. Oh, that would have been fantastic if I'd gone down on the first try. Damn. I'll take those Quicksilver bullets. Excuse me. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Alright, round 2. Excuse me. Damn it! Oh, that went worse than the first try. The first try went so beautiful. And then that one just, ugh, that was horrible. Thankfully, I'm at least getting back some of the blood vials I've used. Oh, there's my blood echoes. He's trying to destroy the carriage. Or the stagecoach. Damn you, Cleric Beast. Excuse me. I know it's safe if I can get behind him. I'm starting to run low on blood echoes again. This is now I'm below 20.
That's finished.
I'm gonna go ahead and run past these guys. Alright, Cleric Beast, let's go. Oh, nice. Visceral Rape. Come here. Gotcha. Don't mind me. Gonna go over here and pick up my blood echoes. And that. I got a combo attack there. Come on, Cleric Beast. Ow. Excuse me. Come on, big guy. No. Not dying yet, damn it. This one that almost got visceral. Yes! Cleric Beast is down. There we go. Celebratory gesture. And by doing that, and by killing him finally, I got the Sword Hunter badge. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church. The silver sword is a symbol of the church hunter, Ludwig was the first of many Healing Church hunters in Hunters to Come, many of whom were clerics. As it was, clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. Which is essentially what the Cleric Beast was. And nice, finally took him down. I think that took maybe what? 4 attempts? 4 attempts? 5 attempts? And we'll go ahead and light the lamp here. And there we go. Yeah. This spot is a dead end. But awesome. That's the second trophy and the first boss of the game down. Very nice. He's backing away. Chicken. Ow, ow, ow. There, you damn bird. Hey, you, come here. Thank you. You have some blood echoes I need. Oh, piss off. Stupid bird. Now, give me those blood vials. Excuse me. Now, if I remember, I believe there's a special dialogue for Gilbert if I talk to him after I've taken down the Cleric Beast.
Yes, I see. But the Great Bridge is the only way to the Cathedral Ward. And during the hunt, the bridge is closed. You could try the aqueduct. There's a rather, how shall I put it, colourful area south of the Great Bridge. From there, an aqueduct leads to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally want to visit, but I don't imagine you have much of a choice, do you? An aqueduct leads from the town south of the main bridge to the cathedral ward. Not a place you'd not much of a choice with the...
I think that pretty much takes their dialogue. Oh, there was two of them sitting here for a second.
An aqueduct leads from the town south of the main bridge to the cathedral ward. Not a place you'd normally choose to visit, but not much of a choice with the bridge closed.
Excuse me. That pretty much exhausts his dialogue. I wonder if there's any special dialogue if I talk to Eileen. Let's see. Actually, instead of... Well, I guess I could kill these guys. I love those invincibility frames. Nice. Got more blood vials. Let's see. I think I can shortcut to Eileen via the elevator. Nope. Not this way. I'm sorry, this is the way to get to Gascoigne. Canine. That's right, I think it's this opening over here. At least so Eileen. There she is. Let's see if she has any special dialogue.
What are you still doing? Enough? A hunt?
Nope. Same dialogue. Okay. We're gonna check. That's the way out. confused in that stairway. That leads back to the bridge. No, that's the way I came in. I need to go this way. Nope. I had it right the first time. Got across all the way through. This way. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so since the next thing coming up is pretty much going to Gascoigne, before I do that, I'm gonna probably see about, I don't know, farming some enemies for more blood vials and such, and see about bumping up my level a little bit before I see about challenging Father Gascoigne in the cemetery. So, for now, yeah, I think for now, I'll head back to Ninja's Dream, and then from there, I'll screen, see if I can, figure out what stats I should increase first for my particular, origin. Because I want to make sure I increase my stats the right way, so that not only can I use pretty much all the weapons in the game, but also make it so that I'm not going to die repeatedly. But that's pretty much inevitable anyway. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it apart here, with pretty much the top moment, finally getting the kill against the Cleric Beast. And when we return, I'm going to see about potentially leveling up, see about farming some more blood vials off screen to prepare myself for Gascoigne, and possibly at that point, we're going to see about fighting Gascoigne himself. And I'm not expecting an easy time. But until then, you all have a fantastic day or evening, whichever, and take care.